G'day guys, Chris here from Indoors Outdoors with Edgy, and slowly getting back into the detecting after having surgery on my arm. Bicep's still a bit tight, but my arm is starting to move a little better. Rotation's a bit crap still hurts. So anyway, I just wanted to do a quick video on this item here. It is the Deteknix Scuba Tector. It's an underwater metal detector. It's basically a handheld item. You just grab hold of it, scan it, you know, as you're swimming along, snorkeling, whatever. And I want to do a quick video today because I'm going to go over to the beach and have a go in the water. Basically, if you've probably seen any other videos I've made, I conjured up a dodgy handle like this. So basically I can put the detector in there like that and cable tie it on, so forth, so it looks like that. So it's almost like a metal detector. I can stand up in the water up to my waist or chest, and yeah, I can walk along and just scan as I was walking along on dry land, except I'm in the water. And I'm trying to aim for the Goldilocks zone, which could be just classified as waist deep water, chest deep water, where people usually could lose things, jewellery, so forth. So I'm going to go and do that today. I will use my little GoPro. I'll use this with the underwater casing. It's actually it's a little bit dodgy. The battery doesn't last very long. I think it's a GoPro Hero 3 Black. It's not the best quality now. The battery, I think I need a new battery for it. But anyway, I'll have a go in the water, let you know whether I find anything. The only downside with this, I suppose, is the small head. It's very small, as you can see. It's not a great area, so it's when you're scanning in the water like that with that arm, with that detector arm, like, and using it like a detector, it does take quite a while to slowly scan. You don't get very far, you don't cover much ground, so it is a time consuming thing with this. It's probably quicker to swim along snorkeling and scan with your hand, just going like this. You probably get more results quickly. But I think with the arm, what I wanted to try and do with the arm is be able to just stand in the water, because sometimes I've found swimming, especially if you're swimming in water depth like up to your chest, trying to swim down and stay down, because I don't have any weight belts or anything, so I've got to get a weight belt, I think, and that'll help me stay down a bit. I can hold my breath for a while, so that'd probably be better. I just need something to keep me down on the ground, because I can't stay down and detect and try and fan the sand. If you find a target, try and fan the sand, I can't stay down. I keep floating back up to the top. So anyway, a couple of little things to try and adjust for. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. So this is Deteknix Scuba Tector. I think about $250, and it does actually work. I've used it on dry land as well, and I've found items with that, so it definitely works. So yeah, come along to the beach anyway. We'll see how it goes. I was going to turn it on and leave it on and just see like the time frame for the battery, see how long it lasts. So I'll probably try and do that as well, just to give you an idea of, because it's fully charged now, give you an idea of how long it lasts, how long the battery lasts, and we'll see what happens there. Probably get about 2 hours out of it, I suppose. 2 hours, maybe 3 hours if you're lucky. By the reading the instructions, you get a few hours out of it. But anyway, I'll decide which beach to go to. Thinking about going to Mornington Beach. We'll try it anyway, see how it goes. Alright, let's get on the beach and see how we do.
Okay guys, well I apologise, my GoPro wasn't recording sound. I'm just going through all the videos now and it's not giving me any sound, so I'll just narrate this for you. I'm just walking down to the first beach. I've got the Deteknix Scuba Tector with the hand arm that I made, so I can walk in the water and do some detecting that way. And I've got the sand scoop, but my arm's a bit dicky, so... Okay, just getting all my safety gear on, sunnies, sunscreen, hat, and let's go in the water and see if we can find anything. It's a nice day, let's just say that. Anyway, let's go. So I got a pretty strong signal, and after a bit of digging I got a piece of trash, just a bit of aluminium from a can. Oh well, on to the next one. So after another couple of scoops, I managed to pull out the target, which was nothing more than a bit of trash, a bit of aluminium can. Oh well, them's the breaks. Alright guys, well this next one's a little bit strange. I couldn't work out what was going on. I've got the detector going off, it's beeping underwater. As you can see, if you look down in the middle there, you can see what looks like a big massive chunk of wood. And I'm digging down the side of it because I think it's something in the sand beside it. But lo and behold, to me, it turns out to be that big chunk of wood. So whether or not that's laden with nails or metal or whatever, it took me 5 or 10 minutes to realise that I was digging beside the exact thing that was setting off the scuba detector. Anyway, I finally figured it out, and yeah, so it's probably the wood from the first fleet ship. It's been sunk, been sitting there for hundreds of years, but it's obviously got metal in it. And it just took me about 5 or 10 minutes to figure out, oh shit, what's going on here? Yep, it's got to be this big chunk of wood. Anyway, the detector's going off all over the place, and when I scanned it over the whole wood, obviously it was going off over the whole wood, so I'm assuming that there's metal within the wood, and yeah, that clarifies that mystery. guys, I did get a few signals that I was unable to pull out the target. I'm not sure what was going on, but I was definitely getting signals with the detector, but I just could not find the target, whether it was iron in the rock or something deeper down that I never got to. I don't know. It could be wood filled with metal. But anyway, yeah, it was disappointing, but I didn't pull out all the targets because I couldn't actually find them. Righto guys, I made it back from the beach today. This is the day I took the Scuba Tector down. I had it in the actual hand holder made for it, and I was basically just walking along and detecting as you would on dry land with a normal detector, and I did that in the water at about waist height, chest height in some spots. I did find a few targets in here, but they're only trash. So okay. Alright, so I did actually find a few targets. So I've got a couple of signals. Just your aluminium stuff and a pull tab. So yeah, I know it's crap. It would have been nice to find maybe a couple of coins or even some jewellery, but no. I suppose what you've got to remember with this detector is it's very small, so it only scans. It's slow when you're scanning in the water like that with the arm thing that I made for it. It's pretty slow. So tomorrow I'm going to go to a different beach, and I'm going to use the Scuba Tector just with my hand, and I'm just going to snorkel and swim and try and scan like that. I just want to see the difference in quickness of doing it, and whether or not I can find more targets quicker that way. So we'll see how it goes. And I'm not going to charge it today, so I charged it fully last night, and I used it for about, I reckon, an hour and a quarter today. So we'll see how long it lasts tomorrow, and see if we can get a few hours out of it anyway, just for the time frame for the battery. Anyway, so stay tuned, and we'll get on to the beach tomorrow, and we'll do the next part of this testing. See you then.